1.5 billion pounds of pumpkins are grown in the United States each year, according to GoodHousekeeping.com. Many of these pumpkins are grown and purchased for carving, and with carving comes throwing out lots of seeds and guts. However, you can actually roast the pumpkin seeds to make a healthy and easy snack. I have made these every fall with my mom for the past several years, and pumpkin seeds are easy to make and it is convenient to do if you're already carving a pumpkin this fall. So first, we will need to gather our supplies, and we bought my pumpkin from Hy-Vee, and you'll also need to get a tarp or a towel or something if you get messy, and a bowl to put the guts and seeds in, and a knife to cut the top of the pumpkin in, as well as a spoon, or you could just use your hands to scrape out the guts and seeds. You will also need a strainer to separate the seeds and guts from the pumpkin, and you will do that in the sink. And you'll also need a baking sheet, which I have over on the stove, and also the seasoning that you are going to use. And to give some background, I first started eating roasted pumpkin seeds when my mom first made them one fall, and we've just done it ever since because me and my siblings love them. And I like them much better than store-bought pumpkin seeds because they taste a lot better, and I just think they're super fresh and super fun for fall. And an example of store-bought pumpkin seeds are these that we have from Hy-Vee. And next, we will need to prepare to make our pumpkin seeds. And to do that, we will need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, which I have already done. And we will need to cut off the top of the pumpkin and then scrape out the seeds and guts. So, you will take your knife and then cut a circle around the top of your pumpkin, which I have already done, and then take it off. And then scrape out either with your hands or a spoon the guts and seeds inside of the pumpkin, and we will set it in to the bowl. So just take some and pumpkin seeds actually have quite a few bit of seeds in them, but if it's not enough, you could always buy multiple pumpkins and get more seeds that way. So after you have as many seeds as you want, you will now rinse them off in the sink to separate the guts. So we will go over to the strainer. And you want to make sure to use cold water and just throw out the guts as you separate from the seed. And then just put them back into your bowl. And then once you have all that you want, we will dry them off. You can use a paper towel or a towel to do so, and it is important that you get them dry. And if you don't have all of them separated, you can finish doing that during this step. And you also, to get like fully roasted, like the maximum roastedness, you need to let the seeds dry overnight. Because if you don't, like if your seeds are still kind of wet and moist, then you will, or there will be steam in the oven, and so it won't be like fully roasted or fully crispy, and that just would not be good. So after you do that, you will put them on the baking sheet. But pumpkin seeds are also a healthy option to eat because pumpkins are 90% water, which makes them a low-calorie food, and they also have more fiber than kale, more potassium than bananas, and they're full of heart-healthy magnesium and iron, according to GoodHousekeeping.com. And you could also do this technique of roasting the pumpkin seeds or any seeds with any fall squash. And I have some store-bought sunflower seeds from Hy-Vee as well. But again, I just like making my own roasted pumpkin seeds because I think they taste better and it's easy and fun to do. So after the seeds are dry and you have let them sit overnight, but for the time requirements for this video, I have not done that. So we will prepare them for the oven. So after they're all dry, you can put them back in a bowl. To mix all the seasoning and whatnot. So after you have your seeds, you can get your seasoning, and for this video I'm going to use olive oil and kosher salt, just something simple, but if you want to spice it up a little bit more, you can. I've seen lots of people use like mini spices, so just put about a tablespoon or teaspoon or however much olive oil you want. It depends on how many seeds you have, and then just some kosher salt. And then once you've done that, you can mix it up. And then we will go over to the pan, pour them out, spread an even layer of the seeds, and then once you've done that, you'll stick it in the oven and then bake for approximately 10 to 15 minutes or so, just however much you need to get them roasted. And to get in the Halloween spirit this fall, carving a pumpkin is a popular activity, but with doing so also means throwing out all of the guts, and instead of throwing them out, you could do this by making some roasted pumpkin seeds.